All right, let's see if we can get through this one with a phone call coming through. Brett Patrick, Bills. That feels weird to say. But anyways, I'm the owner of Happy Days Roofing and Construction and roofing contractor out of the North Carolina area. And I just wanted to give you guys 2 cents on the experience I just had. In the roofing game, a lot of roofing contractors or sales reps are super contingent upon insurance claim jobs. And what'll happen is if that roof that they just done an inspection for does not have adequate damage to file a claim, that they will just walk away from the job. They'll say something like, hey, your roof's fine, you don't need to file a claim, give me a call if something happens, or we'll check again in a year. And you're essentially just walking away from that job and you will lose it. This is something I used to do all the time when I was a sales rep for these kind of like storm chasing companies. But there's a missed opportunity in there that I want to explain to you. So on this inspection just got done with, that homeowner had that scenario. They did not have enough damage to file a claim. So there was no need in pushing it through. So once I got off the roof, I explained to her, you don't need a new roof. You don't need to file a claim. You don't need to go get quotes for a full roof. Your roof is in great shape. But just like anything, there are some maintenance points that need to be addressed, just like with a car. A car will make it 200, 300,000 miles if you do maintenance on it. You rotate the tires, you change the oil, you get a new timing belt. You maybe have to get new tires at some point, etc., etc. It'll last longer. You don't just buy a car, drive the piss out of it, never change the oil, and then it breaks down, you get a new one. But that's how a lot of people will treat their roof. They get a brand new roof, never do anything with it, and then it starts to leak and they get a new one. It's like, no, you can do a little bit of maintenance on it over the years and extend the life of that roof and save yourself thousands of dollars that's unnecessary. So this homeowner's in a situation, 14-year-old roof, no major issues from like a storm damage standpoint, but there was some things that need to be addressed. So what I did is I recommended and sold her on a roof tune-up package. We'll come over the roof, we'll blow all the debris off of it. Any and all penetrations will be re-nailed and sealed up to be watertight. All your ridge vents will be tightened up, resealed on the top because of the exposed nail heads on the top of it. All your step flashing, all your wall flashing, any type of flashing that exists will be checked, once over, fresh nails and sealant if needed. If there's pipe boots, we'll swap those out. And for this particular home, we're gonna clean the gutters out too because it's a really easy job, easy to walk, quickly blow them out. What that does for the homeowner is it drops the anxiety they have. It builds up the trust that they have with me because they're going, oh, this is a real contractor who's not just trying to sell me a roof. They're providing adequate solutions for the issues that exist for me now. And the price point for these tune-ups are significantly lower than a full roof replacement. I recommend you being somewhere between $800 to $1,200 for a basic tune-up. For this particular customer, probably gonna be around $900. That's a smaller ticket item that they can justify, that they feel good about. What that does is provides peace of mind or reassurance, buys them several more years of life on their roof, barring some type of crazy wind event or hurricane or hailstorm or something. And it's a win-win. They feel good, but I feel good. I now have not just wasted my time doing an inspection and got nothing from it. I now have a new customer that's gonna allow me to put a yard sign in their house for a few weeks that maybe more people will see. Hopefully, if I do an amazing job, I'll get a 5-star review on Google, which could increase my SEO. And if I do a good job on my drip campaigns, I should hopefully get some type of referral out of this, maybe 1 or 2 or more, that bumps up the overall visibility of my business, and I get multiple wins off of a small win. So yes, I'll make a few $100 off this, but there's so much more that could come from it. On top of, in a year, 2, 3, 4, whenever something happens and they do need a new roof, who do you think they're going to call? Me, right? So these are opportunities that are right in front of us on a daily basis. Just because a homeowner does not have damage enough to file a claim does not mean you just walk away from it. If there are things that can be addressed, try to acquire that customer in a different fashion. You can sign someone up on a maintenance plan, a roof tune-up, a gutter cleaning, like just little small stuff just to get them into your ecosystem and stay in front of them, because they're going to refer you, they're going to leave reviews, and they could be a repeat customer for you down the road. So I hope that's helpful. Think about this on your next job, and kind of stay tuned for more stuff like this that can provide value not only to your business but to your customers alike. See you on the next one.